Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We are going to be playing some Buck today, still on live. PTS isn't up just yet, so I thought I might as well make a video on Buck, because it's been a little while. I think it's been 3 or 4 months, actually, since I made a Buck video. I think I tried recording one, I ended up scrapping it at some point, but that's what we're doing today. We're going to be playing Buck with 2 of the 3 playstyles I've got set up here, net shot, and then the bounce, and then also the one around his Q. He hasn't had that much changed, and the things that they've actually changed are not really what I was expecting them to fiddle with, but we'll go through it, of course, and then we'll go through the loadouts, and then we'll actually jump into a match. The only thing they're changing around his base kit and his actual talents is Ensnare. They're reducing the damage on it from 30 to 20, and they're also increasing the minimum duration from 2 to 2.5, so it's not necessarily being nerfed, it's just kind of being shifted, although I think overall it'll probably feel a little bit weaker. Bulk up and bounce house are staying the same. His base kit also isn't being changed at all. The rest is all on his loadouts. Some of it makes sense and is kind of what I was expecting, and some of it doesn't. The first one, which I was kind of expecting them to do, is Giga Siphon. They're removing the lifesteal off of it entirely, and it's going to be a completely different card where you get movement speed during your Q, which I don't really understand because of the fact that the Q is super short. It's like, what, 1 second, 1.5 seconds. I don't really understand why they're giving you a movement speed during it. I think it would be much better to have a movement speed during it and then a bit after it. Like if it was a 3-second movement speed buff, people would probably run it. Exhilarate is the other one they're changing. They're removing the heal from it, so instead of it healing you for 120 per level when you hit a champion with Heroic Leap, they're giving you reset on the leap instead. So instead of it healing you, it'll give you cooldown reduction on the F. I think that's kind of a trade that does make sense because a lot of people will rock that to get the reset on the F a little bit easier, although most people are going to be rocking Stomping Ground still, which isn't being changed. It also can only happen once every 5 seconds to stop you from just infinitely spamming it, whereas Stomping Ground doesn't have an internal timer because it, triggers on killing blows and stuff. But I think what they're trying to do with Buck kind of makes sense. They're trying to get rid of his sustain on other stuff other than just his Q. He'll still have lifesteal on his net shot, but they're getting rid of the lifesteal after the Q, and they're also getting rid of the heal on the F just to, I guess, make him feel a little bit less tanky. But at the same time, I don't really feel like that was his problem. I don't think many people were annoyed by the fact that he was getting lifesteal and a heal on his F. I think more people were annoyed by the fact that he was getting a ton of damage reduction, which isn't being touched at all, and also a ton of damage reduction on his F and on his Q. That was the main thing that I think people were getting screwed by. They are also nerfing No Escape, which I think is particularly interesting. They're changing it from being 8% for 8 seconds on a kill to 5% for 5 seconds on an elimination. So overall, I do think that kind of makes sense, moving it to like a lesser percentage for less time on an elimination instead of a kill, but then they're leaving a Stomping Ground the same, which is why it's confusing, because now you get the synergy with Stomping Ground and No Escape, which you'll still get, but it's just weird that they've decided to leave this as a kill and then make this like an elimination. I think overall it's a pretty interesting direction they're trying to push him in. I think I'd probably classify it overall as a nerf, but considering how many of the other characters are having more severe stuff pulled down, I don't think Buck is really going to suffer too much because of the fact that everybody is basically being changed in the next patch. Buck isn't being affected anywhere near as much, so I think overall it's technically a nerf, of course, but in comparison to everybody else, I think it's overall going to buff him in comparison to other characters. That's the explanation I was trying to go for. The loadouts we've got set up here aren't really going to be affected all that much. This is the one based around the Q, cooldown reduction, damage reduction, and then cooldown reset, a little bit of ammo regen, and a little bit of extra jump thing, and then this one is the one around the net, which also won't be affected very much. Bully is staying the same, Gotcha, Tangled, and Concussion are all the same as well, so that will not really be affected. And then we have the one based around Bounce House, which also won't be changed massively because Stomping Ground and Momentum are still the same, but then we've got No Escape and Exhilarate, which will be changing a little bit, but not massively. I feel like that took forever for me to explain, but hopefully once I cut it down, it's not too long. I feel like I was talking there for like 6 or 7 minutes about a bunch of stuff, but I've got it all out of the way now, and we can actually jump into playing him because he's not really going to be changed playstyle wise. He's still going to be the exact same character. Okay, well, it looks like for game 1, we've got King of the Hill, Marauder's Paw. I'm obviously on Buck. We've got a Victor, we've got a BK, and an IO. Not sure who our last pick's going to be, but shout outs to Trojan59. Seems like last pick is Strix, even though the IO was asking for a tank. That's fine. It's King of the Hill. We still stand a decent chance. We're up against Maeve, Ceres, Koga, Ashe, and Strix. Feels kind of weird making Paladins videos on live, knowing that there's so much big stuff that's going to be on the PTS and that's kind of incoming on the game. So it's kind of hard for me to pick what I want to cover and what I want to wait and cover on the PTS and what I want to wait and then cover when it gets put through at a live. The periods between like the upcoming patches are always a little bit iffy, but what do we go for here? Bounce House, Bulk Up, or Ensnare? I reckon up against that team, I'm probably best off going for like Bounce House. I feel like that would probably work quite well. I don't really know why I'd go for Bulk Up or Ensnare. I think we'll go for this one. Sure, we'll go for Bouncy Boy Buck. This map is also pretty good for that. We'll also go ahead and start off with Cauterize. We've got an Authorized Use, Cardio, Accelerant is probably going to help us out quite a bit, Rogue's Gambit, Soul Collector, Dragon Fangs, Battering Ram, and Crackshot. It's just weird trying to make Paladins videos when you know so much stuff is going to be changed, and I have to kind of try and talk about that in the video, in live, and then some stuff doesn't even get put through the same way because it gets changed. It's just a little bit weird when we know everything that's going to be coming, and yet it's not actually here yet. Let's actually jump all the way around. What's popping? Oh, that is like 3 of them. Hello, what's popping, Ceres? There's a friggin' ton of damage. That insta-kill combo is freaking spicy with Buck. Can we also kill this Maeve? No, I jumped over. Get some hits on this Ash instead. Gonna take me a little minute to warm up, but we should be fine any minute. There goes Strix. Okay, I'm gonna just use my leap over here. Get a little dink on this Ceres. Hello, Ash. There's a shot. There's my Q. Some people on my team also don't have items, which is really, really weird. Let's get a reload in. Shot net. There we go. She's gone. Use the Q. Jump up and see if we can kill this Koga. Oh, if I had just landed on the edge there, we would have got rid of him. Hello, Ceres. It's not a Ceres, it's a Maeve. I actually just asked in chat because for some reason Bomb King and Io both don't have items, which is a little bit weird considering it's quite important in this match. Let's go and F ourselves over here and see if we can get a free kill on somebody. We'll just land on Koga. That did not work how I'd intended, but there we go. Actually still got rid of him. Let's F over this way, away from that Maeve. There we go. Hello, Maeve. Where are you going? There's like a bit of damage. You just fell through the floor. Looked like she landed there, but I think she just landed a little bit to the right. Hello, Strix. What's popping, my guy? There's like a ton of damage. Oh, he's still up. How did I just deal 520 with a headshot? I might die to this Maeve, or maybe we can kill it. I'm just gonna ult. That was probably a bad idea because my accuracy is trash. We just traded. How did we just trade there? I used my ult and I still failed. Not really able to push onto the objective at all. I might actually go around and see if we can do something like this. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna go for it. Hello, Ash. That is not gonna work. There's no way I'm gonna be able to beat you up. You're gonna use your knockback, but luckily I'm still on. Hello, Maeve. I don't know what this BK is going for. I guess he's going for an ult up here for some reason. Let's get hit on you. Let's go up with the F. There we go. She's nearly gone. One more hit. There we go. Nice. Use the Q. Here's the F. Hello, Ash. There we go. Double kill. Sick. Can I get a reload in real quick? Shot on you. F. This is mental. Can I get another reload? Let's get rid of the freaking Strix. Okay, what is going on? This play is so mental. That play was so messy. That could have gone so much better, but we did technically get rid of 4 of them. We are literally being doubled score-wise now. Let's go on the Maeve. She's going to jump up. Hello, Ash. I'm just going to shoot you before I die a little bit. I'm gone. Considering I'm playing Buck and Paladins is usually a ton of fun, this has been a really, really boring game so far. Let's go in on this Maeve. There we go. She's gone. I'm not playing badly either. Like, I'm doing fine. It's just a really passive match where people are playing super defensively. They're just kind of sitting on the point and stuff, and my team is spending a lot of their time running away. Thank you for a free kill, Ceres. She's gone, or I guess Victor got it. Hello, Ash. That's not an Ash, that's a Koga. I mean, Ash is here too, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get rid of her. She is gone. There's the double. Let's F over onto this Maeve. That didn't knock you up for some reason. I also just fired twice. I don't know what the hell that was. Can I just finish her off? My accuracy's so bad. Well, this definitely shows you the sort of game it is. They all have max cauterize, meanwhile me and Victor the only people with it, and then Bomb King's getting cauterized too. Strix is going for full life rip, life steal for some reason, and then I don't really expect IO to get it, but for some reason we're not really getting that much core. I am totally going to die here. Maybe we can kill this Koga. He's going for the ult. Is he going to drop down trying to get me, or what's he going for? I guess not. Just going ahead and getting rid of some people with the ult whilst being blinded by Maeve. I'm just trying my best to track him here. It's kind of hard to do. Let's get rid of Ceres. Nice knock-up came through clutch. Let's also get rid of the Ash. She didn't die there because of damage reduction, but she's eventually gone. Maeve is the only person who's even been like slightly an issue so far. Everybody else on their side has been fine. It's just this Maeve who's actually playing pretty decently. Let's go over onto this Koga, or I guess, yeah, still let's go on the Koga. You can probably get rid of him here. Oh my god, the cauterize. Yeah, definitely going to be cutting most of this out. It's been a really uneventful game. Sometimes you just get these and there's nothing I can really do about it. Let's go in on the Strix. There we go. He's gone. Nice. That was pretty smooth. Let's go in on the Ceres as well. Get the knock up. There we go. I kind of landed on top of her there. She's running this way. I don't think she's going to juke me. I'm pretty sure she's just going this way. Yep, there we go. Victor is ulting here for some reason. Oh, it's because the point's just here. I was not paying attention. Let's jump on you. There we go. She is gone. Damage reduction. Don't have to really care about it because I'm full health. There we go. We'll get a little bit more def hands, which is actually really helping me here because of how much I'm having to fire and reload. Let's go in on Koga, who's all the way over here. Or where is he? Oh no, he's behind me for some reason. What is going on, Koga? You're confusing the crap out of me. You're gone. Oh, hello, Maeve. You're here as well. What? This is such a weird match. I have no idea what's going on. I'm 28-11. Like, I'm doing fine. It's just a really oddly passive match where I feel like their Maeve is going to have a mad stack because she's getting tons of free kills. Point is down there. Should I just jump in? Should I just go for it? Let's just yeet ourselves onto it. Strix is here somewhere. That is, I think, the Strix. There we go. I actually just killed him completely blind. I just knew where he was as I fell, but let's get rid of the Ash as well. Pull up the ult, double kill. Nice F ourselves over this way. This is so mental. How did I just kill that Maeve? I was completely blind. Let's go in on Koga. There we go. Maybe I can kill him. Unofficial quadra. I guess it was an official quadra nearly. Let's get rid of Ceres. Never mind. My life rip's also been really helpful. Even though they have max core, it's still been pretty clutch. Ceres is over there. Strix just went for the blind. We're going to lose because we're only 2 kills off of the loss, but we put up a good fight towards the end. Don't know where they are. Strix is just here. Let's see if we can kill him. No, I'm actually probably off the map. Oh, there we go. Somebody knocked me back on, but I still died to Maeve. And there you go. There is the defeat. Really, really strange match. Probably going to cut most of that out. We'll do another one. Of course, that was just a really, really odd match. I'm sure the stats will represent that quite well. I actually end up having top play there somehow. Not sure exactly what this is going to be. Oh, it's when we freaking threw ourselves in the middle. We get rid of that Strix, like completely blind, just guessing from where he was going to be. We get rid of the Ash. We go ahead and pop an ult and then get rid of, I think, the Maeve, like blind. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to kill that. I was just firing in the direction of where the bullets came from. We managed to clip her, so that was a triple. And there we go. There are the stats for game 1. I did significantly better than I felt like I did there. there. That game was really, really weird. I thought the Maeve was going to shred me overall, but we have a super similar stat damage and also just stat-wise there. If we go through the rest of the stats, top to bottom, IO played really, really weirdly. Strix didn't do very well. Bomb King, I didn't do very well there. I'm not really sure what was going on. The only person who really did anything that game was the Victor. Bomb King, Strix, and IO weren't really doing all that much stat-wise, and just in the game, it didn't really feel like they were doing all that much. And then on their side, Ash played the point. Big reason as to why they won that, alongside the fact that we had these three guys. Ceres did fine, Koga did fine, Maeve did pretty damn well, and Strix, I guess, did not that much better than our Strix. It's games like these that I'm really glad we actually have a stats page, because I have no idea how to explain what just went on, but I think the stats do a pretty good job of showing it off. We'll go ahead and grab our buck again. We've got Onslaught Primal Core, and we'll use now either the net or the one based around the queue, because we've done Bounce House Buck. We don't want to do that again. I don't want to do two matches of the same thing when I've got two other options. But team-wise, it's looking like it might be the same thing. We've got Vivian, Victor, Strix, and Sky, and we're up against Nando, Adamba, Amani, Maeve, and Lex. So I think we'd probably go for the one based around the queue, because we don't have a healer. I think that might actually be the same Maeve and Strix from the last game, but I'm honestly not sure. We'll go ahead and grab Bulk Up, and then the one based around the queue, because we don't have a healer, so it makes a ton of sense for me to go for this here. And we'll also start off with some Cauterize. Yeah, we've got Opportunity and Chaos, Vivian, Unauthorized Use, Cardio, Preparation, Formidable, Spirits Chosen, Catburglar, Death Hastens, and Splitting Eyes. Formidable's a bit weird, but we can kind of counter it with Cauterize and stuff. Victor's going for Cardio and Self-Heal, which I guess kind of makes sense considering the situation. Prep on Sky is a little bit of a weird one, but she can still do fine. Rest are all pretty standard, I suppose. They only have one Cauterize on Amani, so that's kind of good. We'll go up middle. Do I just go over? Just F myself in? Let's see if we can get rid of them. Hello, Maeve. There we go. First blood. Amani is so slow. There we go. She's gone. Let's get a dink over there on the legs. We'll use the Q with that nice 600 insta-heal. Go over here. Hit on Nando. Let's see if we can get rid of Damba. Sick, he's gone. We can use the Q again because we have a little bit of cooldown reduction on it. Then pop the Q. Just go ahead and F ourselves over. Hello, Amani. You are really, really slow. It feels like movement-wise, she's not moving very much. Let me get rid of the Damba. He's gone. Let's also get rid of Nando. Nice. We're doing very, very well so far. I feel like my self-heal is coming in clutch because they do not have any court just yet. They only have court on the Amani, so it's really, really easy for me to like fully heal when I use my Q. Damage reduction is also super nice. Hello, Maeve. That only dealt 300. I was kind of off target there. Hit on the Nando. Guess I'll just keep getting free credits by payload contesting. Yeah, sure. There's some more dinks for him. There's a 900. Jesus. Let's go ahead and use a Q and go in on this Lex. But that's probably a good idea. I forget that doesn't knock you up because I'm not going for the one based around the F. Let's go for like an ult play or something here. Should I just go for an ult on this Damba because he just used his F? I feel like that's probably a good idea. He is gone. There is my Q. The frame rate dip there was mental when we killed him. But yeah, sure. It's just kind of what you expect sometimes with Paladins. Let's use the Q again. Maeve is here. There we go. She's tiny. I freaking nearly walked over her there. And I'm dead because I was a little bit too slow. Go ahead and grab some more Cauterize and also get a little bit of Death Hands. Feel like on Buck in this situation it's going to work out quite well. The Vivian hasn't got items. Just keep firing at this Maeve and she is gone. Nice. I'm just kind of playing up top here. Get a little dink or two on this Amani. There we go. Let's see if we can get rid of these dudes. That was a freaking 1k headshot. Nice. Is Nando still up? Yeah, Nando's still up. There we go. He's gone. Honestly, a little bit surprised that we're winning this, but we're somehow pulling through. Can we kill this Lex? There we go. Nice. I'm feared by Damba. That's not really going to kill me though because we've got a full heal on the Q. Let's get rid of the Maeve. That did not really work how I planned, but she's still out. Get rid of the Damba as well. Vivian is shredding. Get some more little dinks on you, Lex. I don't know if you're a person. You're playing really, really weirdly. He's gone though. We've got a 100-point lead here somehow. That Maeve just got rid of Strix. Hello, Maeve. You are probably gone. I don't know if I want to go in on you here. Let's see if we can get rid of her. There we go. That was very cheeky, but we got rid of her. Let's get another dink on him. Hello, Amani. You're going for an ult. Oh, wait. That didn't hit you? How did that not hit you? Amani, can I get a recount on that? How did that not hit Amani? The dragon hadn't spawned in yet. Look, you got an instant replay. There was no dragon there. You just didn't take damage for some reason. That was a little bit fiddly. We'll go ahead and get some more court. We'll get a little bit of life up too because they only have Cauterize on Amani and Nando has court 1, which isn't really that big of an issue. Should we go ahead and pop an ult? There we go. We got rid of Damba. Maeve is, I think, running up top. Yeah, she's just there. Get a dink or two because we've got infinite ammo and stuff. She is dead. Oh, can I just land that shot, please? She's double jumping. It's throwing me off. We're kind of winning this pretty hard. We've got a really big lead of like 100 points. I don't really know how. I'm doing quite well on Buck, but not doing anything crazy. I'm just actually taking advantage of the fact that we don't have a healer and I'm getting self-heal from that Q and stuff. Is she falling down or where's that Maeve? Oh, no, she's still up there. I really don't know how well it's going to come across in today's video, but these have just been really, really weird games. I feel like we've had this a couple times this week where I've just had some really weird sets of matches, but let's get rid of this Amani. She's gone. Thank you, Victor, for the help. The team is playing well. I've got to give these guys props. It's not like I'm shredding solo here. These guys are really helping me out. That double freaking Death Hands making my reload look silly. Let's get rid of the Damba. Use the Q for the damage reduction stuff. Oh, he's over here. Oh my god, my tracking there was so bad. Whenever I upload games like this, they either look really, really normal, which is completely different to how they feel, or they look the exact same way they played, which is usually what I like to see, because then you guys get to experience the same weirdness. Both of these games have been like super passive, other than like a couple people who are rushing and stuff. Let's get rid of this Nando if we can. He can't pull his shield or tilt it upwards, so I guess we're just going to fire down onto him, although he does have his ult, which is, I think, the first time he's used it. There's a assist on you. I'm totally dead here, unless I can pull my Q up. I was spamming it there, but it's a little bit too slow. That's Amani going for an ult again. Okay, sure, I guess I'll just die. I played a little bit too aggressive there, probably should have retreated and stuff. Vivian feels like she's shredding. I hope that she ends up having a good stat, but everybody else is a little bit odd. Oh, Marnie just rooted me. Okay, I'll use my Q. Get a dink on you again. She's in her F thingy. Oh my god, am I going to win this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, she's out. We'll use the Q. Hello, Lex. Shot. Another shot. I'm only dealing like freaking peanuts here at this range. Oh, there you go. You're going to dash in on for me? Sure. We're kind of spawn trapping them a little bit here, but they're able to push out. They're just not really able to get very far before they get bursted. This Nando is dead any second. Well, it looks like we're going to win with like a 100-point lead here, which is pretty good. Let's get rid of this Damba. I forget you can actually use your F because it's not a cripple. Can I get out of this sphere and finish you off, please? Oh my god, the stun. There's my Q. Okay, I've won the fight. I've officially won the fight, Damba. Can you stop? Gamma, can you stop? Did I just kill him? I don't know if I got that kill or not. I hit him, but I don't know if it actually triggered or if we won before that went off. There's the victory. Two really, really weird games. I know every now and again we have weird matches, but both of these did not feel like Paladins. We got a kill on Damba. She gets a kill on Lex. She continues to hold left click and right click. She gets rid of the Nando. I don't know if I said that already, and the Maeve, and she also gets rid of the Amani. What was that top play? That was just Vivian holding both of her mouse buttons down. And there we go. There are the stats for game 2. Again, perfectly representing how weird and off that match felt. Vivian shredded. I could tell that throughout the match. She has a very, very similar stat to us, although she did significantly better because she was playing Vivian and not Buck there. She was absolutely shredding. 20-4, 18 streak, 108 seconds on the point, 83k damage, 10k shooting. Props to Vivian. Seems like their Amani's a little bit salty about Vivian, but she, you know, deserves to do well there. She was playing well. She had 25% life steal in the actual loadout she was rocking, and also life rip, which is why she was healing for a lot and able to sustain herself. I feel like if they went for Cauterize and stuff, we would have got screwed way more, but the only person with like even a significant amount was Amani. She only got caught 2, and then Nando got caught 1. If they went for max caught, me and Vivian would have had a way harder time alongside the rest of the team, but for some reason they just didn't think it was really important and then picked really, really weird items. If we go through the rest of them, Sky did okay, the Strix did okay, and I guess Victor did fine. Really don't feel like these guys were doing a massive amount. Vivian was the only character who I was actually really noticing there, but you know, these guys did fine. They didn't do badly, they did okay. On their side, the Lex was playing really, really weirdly. Amani, I guess, did okay. The Maeve didn't do very well. The Damba didn't do very well, and the Nando also didn't do great. I feel like if Vivian was on the other side, it would have been a way more fair fight there, but overall, I feel like we won that just because we had self-sustain. They didn't get Cauterized because we didn't have a healer. That's what I put it down to. So yeah, there we go. That was Buck. I really don't know what to say at the end of today's video. I feel strange. I just played 2 of my weirdest games of Paladins that I've had in like the past month at least. Every now and again I have matches like this, and I feel like I say that they're weird really, really often, but these ones, you know, as you could tell by the stats, were just very not normal Paladins matches. Or maybe they are now normal. Maybe weird Paladins matches are now normal with how often I actually end up having them. And yeah, we showed off the loadouts. We talked about the changes with Buck. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on both of those in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty. Stay weird as well. Do both of them, sure.